Good morning, Coleman. Thank you for joining us on Coleman Today. I'm your host, Christine Wiggins, and today is Friday, October 3rd. Coming up on Coleman Today, Rock the South confirms move to Decatur for 2026. Sheriff's work release crew clears more than 20 tons of roadside litter, and Coleman Fair Parade traffic advisory for Saturday. All of this, plus sports, weather, and more. Now let's take a closer look at the top stories happening in Coleman today. What we first reported is now official. Rock the South is leaving Cullman. After outgrowing Heritage Park and the 90-acre York Farm, the festival now lands at the Fields at Decatur, a 150-acre site the festival owns. Peachtree Entertainment says the 15th annual festival will run June 11th through 13th, 2026. Organizers call it the next chapter for an event born in Cullman in 2012 after the tornado recovery that grew into one of the South's largest country festivals. The Decatur site promises more elbow room and comfort. Over 150 acres designed for better traffic flow, expanded campgrounds with professional drainage, new shaded fan areas and hangouts, upgraded VIP sections, and for the first time, a second stage presented by Raised Rowdy. Decatur leaders, including Mayor-elect Kent Lawrence and CFO Kyle DeMooster, welcomed the investment and the tourism lift. Festival co-founders say Cullman remains part of the story, with charitable giving planned in both communities. During its 14 years here, Rock the South reported $150 million economic impact and more than $2 million donated to local charities. Fans can see site renderings and register for presale access at rockthesouth.com. The 2026 lineup will be announced in the months ahead. The Cullman County Sheriff's Office says its work release program, Litter Crew, made a big difference this year, picking up 40,600 pounds of trash, more than 20 tons, along roughly 118 miles of roadway on 64 routes across the county. Crews targeted state highways, county roads, and city streets to make travel safer and neighborhoods cleaner. They also gathered nearly 4,000 pounds of aluminum cans and scrap iron for recycling, turning that into about $1,193 in cash and donating every dollar to Cullman Caring for Kids Food Bank. That support helps put meals on the table for families right here at home. Deputies call the effort more than a cleanup. It gives participants a chance to work, give back, and take pride in visible results the whole community can see. Thanks to everyone who waved, slowed down, and supported the mission to keep Cullman County beautiful. Cullman Police will close several streets downtown for the Cullman County Fair Parade tomorrow. The parade begins at 2 p.m. and should wrap up around 4 p.m. US 31 or Second Avenue Northwest Southwest will be closed from Arnold Street Northwest to 9th Street Southwest. Side streets that feed into the route will close as the parade passes. Portions of US 278 will also close between 31 and 2nd Avenue Southeast. Drivers should use alternate routes, expect delays, and watch for officers directing traffic along the route. If you're heading to the parade, plan to arrive early and be patient as crowds clear. The goal is simple: keep participants, spectators, and motorists safe while Cullman celebrates the start of Fair Week. And that's all for our top stories this morning. Coming up, West Point downs Good Hope 3-0 to capture the county crown. And we'll take a look at the Tide and Tigers in the NFL. Sports is next. Welcome back. Let's lead off today's sports segment right here at home. This year's Cullman County Volleyball Tournament concluded with the championship match last night, and for the first time in 4 years, the county crown is changing hands. West Point dominated Fairview in the semifinals, and the Warriors carried that momentum in the finals, sweeping four-time defending champion Good Hope to capture the county title. And now for a check on former Auburn and Alabama standouts making noise on Sundays. From the Plains, edge rusher Derek Hall posted a season-high 4 tackles in a primetime win over Arizona. He logged a season-best 31 pass rush snaps, added 3 hurries, and now has 8 in the last 3 weeks, top 30 among NFL edge rushers. Titans corner Roger McCreary notched his 3rd game with 5+ tackles and leads his position group with 19 on the year, a top 10 mark among NFL corners. For the Jets, linebacker Jamian Sherwood stacked his 3rd straight double-digit outing with 10 stops. He ranks 5th in total tackles through 4 weeks. And Giants wideout Darius Slayton led his team in receiving again and sits 13th in yards per catch with 0 drops this season. From Tuscaloosa, Packers back Josh Jacobs piled up 157 total yards and 2 touchdowns. Detroit's Jahmyr Gibbs rolled for 91 and a score. Jalen Hurts powered Philadelphia with 2 touchdown passes and 62 rushing yards. Miami's Tua Tagovailoa threw 2 scores, and Jalen Waddle adding 48 receiving yards. On defense, Josh Jobe filled the stat sheet with 5 tackles, a half sack, and a pass breakup. Kool-Aid McKinstry tallied 7 tackles. Jonathan Allen logged 5 with a tackle for loss, and Ashawn Robinson matched his season high with 6 stops. And that wraps up sports for today. Coming up next, a free candy crawl for little ghouls and goblins, and a memorial trap shoot honors Big Bob Barrett. Welcome back. Now it's time to speed things up with a news rundown. 4 stories in under 4 minutes. Get your costumes ready. Trick or Treat with the Chamber is gearing up for a spooktacular night of safe family fun. It's free, community-wide, and perfectly pitched for families looking for trick or treat in one easy, well-organized stop. Bring a candy bucket, your best spooky swagger, and plenty of photo space on the phone. Parents expect a festive atmosphere with friendly hosts and lots of sweet stops along the way. Business owners, join the fun and meet hundreds of families in one evening. Set up a table, decorate, and hand out candy. Registration details are on the Chamber's website under Events and Forms. Come for the candy, stay for the memories. Trick or Treat with the Chamber is frightfully fun for everyone. Strike up the plans. Cullman County Band Exhibition marches into Oliver Woodard Stadium at Cullman High School this Saturday, October 4th. 9 area marching bands will take the field for a show that's equal parts brass and class. Gates open at 5, first downbeat at 6. Admission is $5 for adults. Kids 6 and under are free. Bring a blanket, grab a seat, and enjoy a fantastic evening under the lights at Cullman High. Friends, family, and the shooting community will gather Saturday, October 11th to celebrate Bobby Big Bob Barrett with the first annual Memorial Trap Shoot at 300 East Mooring Road in Cullman. Registration opens at 7 a.m. and shooting starts at 8, pauses at 2:30, and a memorial service begins at 3. There's no entry fee. Donations are welcome to support the range and launch the Big Bob Barrett Scholarship, benefiting youth shotgun athletes, reflecting his years mentoring kids and growing the sport across Cullman County. Awards will be presented at day's end along with a raffle and silent auction. Lunch concessions will be available by donation. For details, call or text Tyler Barrett at 256-620-1081 or Hayden Falk at 256-595-2551. Come honor Big Bob's legacy and support the next generation. Ready to thread the needle on a new hobby? North Alabama Agriplex is rolling out a beginning sewing class led by experienced sewers who'll guide you step by step. Each session teaches core skills. Think threading, seams, hems, and simple finishes, then puts them to work on a take-home project so you leave with something you made. Bring a full-size sewing machine and get hands-on help at your station. Youth ages 10 and up are welcome with a registered paid adult. Cost is $20 per person. Seats are limited and registration is required. To sign up or learn more, call 256-297-1044 or register online through Cullman Parks and Recreation's portal. Measure twice, cut once, and join the class that turns fabric and thread into real confidence behind the machine. And that's your 4 stories in under 4 minutes. Now for a quick break before we look at the weather ahead and pay our respects with obituaries. I'll be right back after this quick message. Let's take a moment to pause and remember those who have lost their lives this week. Helen June Sparks, 86 of Cullman, passed away Tuesday, September 30th. Visitation will be held Saturday, October 4th from noon to 2 p.m. at Welty Cumberland Presbyterian Church. A celebration of life service will follow. Graveside committal will take place at Cullman Memorial Gardens. Our thoughts and prayers go out to her friends and family. Now let's take a look at the weather forecast. Today looks terrific. Plenty of sunshine and an afternoon high around 81. Tonight turns partly cloudy and pleasantly cool, dipping into the mid-50s. Saturday keeps the good vibes going, mostly sunny near 82. A gentle breeze at times. Saturday night is partly cloudy and milder, settling near the low 60s. Sunday brings more sunshine and a touch warmer, topping out near 83, still feeling very much like early fall. Late Sunday night, a slight chance of showers sneaks in after midnight. Most of us stay dry, but keep an umbrella by the door for Monday morning, just in case. And that wraps up today's edition of Cullman Today. Thank you for sharing your morning with us. And remember to stay connected by following us on social media and visiting CullmanTribune.com for the latest from our community. We'll be back bright and early Monday morning at 6:30 a.m. Until then, I'm Christine Wiggins with Cullman Today. Have a wonderful Oktoberfest weekend, Cullman.